Alright, welcome back to Stalker 2. I just logged back in and Richter is getting ready to fight somebody. Who are you fighting, Richter? Excuse you.
Here's a little present for you.
Who is that? Who are you?
Wardens, knock knock. What's that loud noise, huh? Did you hear that? I think it's the zone. It's hammering nails. In your coffins. What? You don't like it? Well, this is just the beginning.
That sounds super ominous. Also, I think these guys are duty. And if I'm enemies with duty, I must have done something wrong at some point along the way, because I shouldn't be enemies with duty. Anywho. Yeah, last episode, I'm not gonna bother trying to recap because it was a lot. If you want to know what happened last episode, it was the Act 1, I'm assuming climax. I would go back and watch it, not just because I want people to watch my videos, but because it's actually, like, a stupidly important plot point. And if you go back and watch it, then come back to this video, I promise this video will still be here. So we have that going for us. Before I go any further, and I'm out of range of the stupid shocky thing, the main quest, I still have my bed at the Institute. I don't think it's still there, man. Maybe it is. I'll go back and check it out later. I'd love to be wrong. It'd be cool to have a bed out here in the middle of nowhere and literally nothing else. But before I go, that's gonna suck. It says Icarus is still a base. That can't be true, because I definitely turned on the ward last episode. Okay. So this place also says I'm still allowed to go there, but that's like where the Noontide were, who are now all Monolithians. So I don't trust that for a second. So against my better judgment, or potentially for my better judgment, I have to go back to the Saltansk. My objective is 1.4 kilometers that way, and then the Saltansk is 1.2 kilometers that way. Before I progress the main plot and more stuff hits the fan to keep it a little bit PG, because I don't want to cuss in these videos, because YouTube doesn't like that, I need to sell stuff. I need to offload inventory. I need to access a stash. And although I try to avoid spoilers at any chance I can, Reddit is Reddit, and apparently the Saltansk, even if what's happening in the Wasteland has already started, the Saltansk should be a safe space, even if the Monolithians are attacking everybody. So I don't know if I'm gonna show anything between here and there, because it's 1.1 kilometers of me over encumbered waddling, basically. But we're gonna go back to the Saltansk. I need to sell things, and then after that happens, we'll make our way over to the main quest, because I don't know if there's any side quests anymore. Yeah, so apparently that's what happens after you leave Circa. Just a bunch of people always fighting, a lot of Monolithian patrols, judging by how they just squad wiped. Actually, no, they're blue. They're not enemies. Who are you guys? You just absolutely eliminated whoever you were fighting. You didn't lose anybody. Who are you? Are you...
Talk to our boss.
What faction are you? Are you... I want to say Freedom, but I don't think Freedom exists in this game. Are you Sparks?
Talk to our boss.
I don't know who your boss is, bro. It looks like you were just fighting bandits, though, so that actually makes complete sense that you had obliterated them. Oh my god, this guy had a boss. These were, like, relatively relatively well-armed bandits. Well, I appreciate you guys' help. Also, going back to my stash now, assuming that the Saltansk isn't completely squad-wiped, or fighting, as it does, I can get rid of that Saiga 12 I picked up from Nimble, because it may or may not be worth anything now. Whoever is shooting me, that is crazy, bro. My friend just shot me. Oh, bet. Yeah, in my quest to avoid Reddit spoilers, I was warned that the Monolithians are kind of aimbots. Found out firsthand, can confirm they're aimbots. Didn't help that my Spark comrade shot me, but I am all the way back here. Was this here? This looks new. Either that or I completely bypassed it the first time. Has this always been here? I'm not gonna explore it, but, like, I would like to know. How do I get down without, like, dying? Committing gravity. How do I get down without committing gravity? I still have, like, a pretty long ways to go, but I at least made it past the first monolithian death squad. I know there's more. I don't know where they are, but guess we'll find out eventually. Alright, I heard whatever that was. This feels like Fallout 3 Broken Steel if the, Enclave patrols were actually a threat. So, like, in that sense, I kind of appreciate it. Because at least the monolithians are something I have to account for. Like, I could literally just throw one plasma grenade at a squad of, Enclave soldiers in Fallout 3 and they'd be done for. Oh, hi. Okay, thank God you're friends. Who are you?
Everyone stay put.
Come and get me! Nope. Bloodsucker. Naturally. I don't know who you guys are. I don't recognize the uniforms or the patches. So good luck with that. I'm leaving. I have a place to be that isn't here. And then somebody over there sees me. Yep, those guys are probably monolithians. I don't care. Yeah, I don't recognize the patches. There is no way. Were those stray bullets hitting me, or was that guy trying to shoot at me? Because if that guy was trying to shoot at me, the monolithians are actual... They need a nerf. Let's put it that way. I'm not gonna complain about it on Reddit or, like, Steam community forums, because it'll just get said that it's a skill issue. But, like, if that dude that was actually just running towards whoever the other faction was and fighting me was shooting at me and hitting me on purpose, that's insane. Alright, but the Sultansk is in view, so hopefully nobody wants to kill me outside of it. And then I'll talk to you after I sell some stuff and we start making our way over there, which I've made it farther away from the actual objective of the game, but this is definitely a bigger main objective for me right now, because I'm a stubborn Fallout player and dropping loot actually breaks my heart. So at the very least, I'm gonna sell stuff, see if I can upgrade some of the other guns I picked up, and then I'm gonna weigh my options whether I want to get rid of some of my other guns or not, because I did find a Vector, and the problem with that is I think the magazine by default is 10, which that blows. If I can in any way fix that, I'm gonna try. So I will give you a recap on everything I've done when I leave. Alright, about 25 minutes of gearing up and assorting stuff later. Here's where we're at. I put this armor that I found last episode on. I upgraded it a little bit. I traded in my, what was it, my PZ-71 Hawk armor that I'd been wearing, because this armor is better in physical, radiation, chemical protection, and it's only slightly worse in thermal and electrical protection, but whenever I actually find a technician that can upgrade this armor, it'll be better in every category. And then as you can see, I put the red dot on this gun and stashed it because I'm gonna keep it so I can have it, but I don't need it right now. I still have the links, I still have this armor, my RPG, and then I upgraded my Saiga to compare it to the Spas I found. And it just turns out that the Saiga is better than the Spas, and whenever I find places to upgrade the shotgun, it would have been way better. So that's where we stand. All else I did is I bought ammo types for some of my guns so I could have ammo in my stash with my guns if I ever need ammo in the future. And then I'm gonna sell some more stuff on the way out, but we're underweight and this is the current loadout I'm rocking after my shopping spree. Alright, so I bought more 5.56. I bought some ammo for the Vector. I'm gonna put the ammo in here. And then I have 3 random bullets for 5.56 that I don't necessarily want to have, but we live in a society. But I think that may be everything I need to do, aside from one last thing. And then, alright, that's where I'll rock. So on the way out, that's about everything I need, except I am hungry. Is there food lying around I can just take? Really? There's just no food out and about I can have? That's a first. I feel like there's always food lying around in this place. Or places like this, rather. Alright, though, that's fine. I can eat my own food. Have a sausage sandwich and dip. No, a sausage sandwich didn't fill me? I'm still hungry? Alright, that did it. Alright, well, despite everything that went wrong in recent episodes, we're finally at a decent spot. Decent isn't great, but it's better than where we were. I have weapons stashed in case I ever need them. If I find upgrades for some of those weapons, they might make it into my rotation, but for the time being, what I have is what I'm gonna use. So, Let's skedaddle 1.7 kilometers that direction to the main objective. It might have been smart to put on the Lynx, the sniper rifle I was given, but I'm gonna see if my veteran can handle monolithians before I do anything like that. Because once the veteran is no longer killing people, I'm just gonna sell it. Please tell me this is not an emission the second I leave the Saltansk. Please let it just be a lightning storm. No, it's an emission. I hate this game, genuinely. I'm actually in the middle of nowhere. There's no shelter. There just isn't. Hold on, it's telling me there's a shelter over here. How true is that? And am I even gonna make it before the emission kills me? Oh, it's a cave. Sure, is there stuff in the cave that's gonna kill me? No, it's just an actual, like, survival shelter. Alright, that's cool. Now, you guys know the emission game. We're just gonna sit here and wait till it's over. I'll be right back. Alright, the audio stopped. Alright, the emission's over. I didn't complete the mission, but the emission ended and I survived, so whatever. Quick detour. Let's go see... Nah, never mind. That's 400 meters away. I lied. It's not worth it. It's probably gonna be like a band-aid and some packs of gum. So let's just keep trekking forward. Yeah, the one thing I didn't buy, knowing I would have to run damn near 2 kilometers, is water or energy drinks. So I'll take the L for that. My bad. Pack of boars. You guys do whatever you need to do. I don't really care. Another thing I didn't do is even try to talk to the guide to see if he could just fast travel me somewhere closer. But what is this place? Excuse you? Why?
No one here. Chill, boys.
I know you're here somewhere.
Alright, it's a cat. There it is.
I know you're here somewhere. Something's not right. Something's not right.
I don't like how tanky these enemies are. Like, that's a cat. Why did the cat take so much damage? That is a series of tornadoes. Alright, interesting place to explore for like 4 seconds. Nothing really here though. Alright, there's the rail yard again. We keep making it back to this place on accident. Speaking of accidents, more bloodsuckers. Things I just cannot be asked to care about. I'll take the broken ankles, man. If it gets me away from those idiots, I'll take them. I don't know how enemy pathing in this game works, but I'm assuming they don't fall off cliffs. Alright, we finally made it here. So what's going on here? Anybody fighting?
Guy talking? What's his name? Wodочка? Not yet. But I've got an idea. It works like a charm on folks like him. Do whatever it takes. If we go back empty-handed, he'll throw us to the Chimera, no shit.
Why are we...
I'm on it. Stand by.
Alright, so Quiet's gone. Quiet's book. Alright. Apparently they're all upstairs. I misunderstood. What are we doing? Are we friends? You... No, we're not. It wasn't immediately a red zone, so I didn't know if we were friends or not, but understood. You're the professor. We'll talk in a sec. Alright, let's chat, Professor.
You killed him, right? That mercenary? What was it? He left to get some water. Said he'd waterboard me until I told him everything.
What did that walk guy want from you?
They were looking for the source of the signal, I guess. But I have no idea who they're working for.
How did you end up here at Quiet's camp?
After the signal, they all packed up and left. Didn't even bother to check my bunker. So I decided to warn everyone off the island. I needed a powerful radio. I knew Quiet had one.
What happened to Noontide?
After you left the island, first, Striders showed up, put together a small team. Dudney, Hors, a few others, and he ordered the rest to defend the island. He said the ward would never forgive him for what he was about to do. But if he didn't, there'd be no more noontide. So they left. And then there was the signal, and I can't get there, for the monolith cries out of my head.
Where did that signal come from?
Somewhere deep inside the shelter. I'm sorry I can't give you an exact location. My equipment didn't last long under that, exposure, just like the Noontiders. One thing's for sure, a blast that powerful doesn't just happen. There must be a device. Something from the monolith's past, probably. There's a problem, though. The vents at the shelter don't work. Underground rooms are filled with toxic waste gas. This place is already falling apart without Hors.
Hors is dead? Yeah, I killed him.
Horse is dead. I had to shoot him. He was about to kill Richter.
The man who attacked you wasn't Hors. My friend cherished life. Loved his life. Let others live. Choose between serving the monolith and taking a bullet. It would be an obvious choice.
I mean, that's a bad question because I think he already said he doesn't know. And if we have to guess, it was probably Faust. He seems to be the root of all the evil that happens in these situations.
So I gotta fix the ventilation system to reach the source.
That's right. Hors just started working on it. I think he even ordered some parts from Quiet before he left. I've got his notes. You can have... One more thing. Right now, you can only get underground.
Okay, so I found the one thing.
Perimeter! The sphere is under attack! I repeat, we've got contact and need reinforcements. There's a shitload of them. Shitload of what sphere? Stalkers? Noontide! They breached our defenses already. Fuck. Sukin is leading them. Sphere, please repeat. What's the status of your commander? Sphere, do you read? Over.
I was supposed to hear that? Alright, so... Dude, what are we doing? Who just screamed? Why? Alright, I'll get off the car so you can come run up to me. Ah, there he is. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I hate the 360 thing. Where are you at, dude? Again, like, I don't want to be a broken record, but I fought like 7 of these guys only in dungeons. In the entirety of Shadow of Chernobyl, the first game. Why in the hell? Are there so many in this game? Like, I've seen more of them this episode than I did in the entirety of the first game. And, like, it's not just a me complaint. Like, this is one of the most reoccurring complaints, like, I see on social media and Reddit of this entire game, is that there's just so many bloodsuckers for no reason. Like, I can just leave. There's nothing saying I have to stay here and fight him, but... Nah, I have to fight him. There's nothing that says I have to, but I have to come back this way. And I just don't want him to be here. Unfortunately, I have to drop down to bait him out because I can't see him. There's also multiple of them. Oh no, they're fighting over there. I don't know where those guys came from. This audio is just wrong because it sounds like they're right next to me. In the first game, they were better to deal with because there weren't as many. Whenever you actually fought them, it was something important. They're just a normal NPC enemy type in this game, and that makes it less fun. But whatever.
This is Lackey. Noontide is storming in here like crazy. Definitely headed for the Dugan. We need immediate extraction. I repeat, we need a chopper in here now. We can't hold them off. I've already got a dozen heavy. Sniper, 2 o'clock. Open fire. Keep that fucker pinned down. Don't let him get his head
another one? I might uninstall this game. Like, not actually, but what are we doing? It's just not fun. Oh. RPG. I mean, I'll take the suit. I don't know why it's floating, but whatever. Is that suit better than mine? Oh, of course it is. The suit I, like, just spent money upgrading. And then that's also full health. Yeah, like I say all the time, we'll look at this stuff later. I mean, I'll take it, because I don't have mine with me, and obviously they're giving me stuff to use for a reason. My stash is still here, and my bed is still here. Damn, those light sources are not lighting. Where was the medical guy? Something tells me the distress calls that are coming out over the radio are meant for me to, like, go help, or something. I am, busy. Oh no, my bed is gone. My stash is still here though, so I have that going for me. Alright though, so if water, for surezies, I need that. If my stash still works, I'm gonna put that on. That's an armor suit that has a helmet built in, so put this in my stash. Stash that too, and then I'm back underweight for at least a little bit. And we're at the point now where I'm just gonna start stashing all the ammo. All the ammo types, because I'm sure I'll need them at some point. So I'm a little over encumbered, nothing that I can't fix. I'll bring the shotgun out of its box, give it its inaugural use. Let's just go back to like where the objective is telling me to go, which I'm assuming is through Horror's workshop.
Strider knows what he's doing. If we all do what we can, everything will turn just the way it is. I know it, and I have faith in him. You should have faith too. We'll be back soon. Everything's gonna be alright.
All right. Plug that in, hope for the best. Wonder what scary item is gonna come get me. Oh, there's nothing up here. Alright, so that brings me here. What did my objective update to? Find the source of the signal in the shelter. It's up 200 meters on the roof? Like the thing I did earlier in the game? Is this my fault? Oh, so I'm getting pretty irradiated, but I have anti-rad drugs on me. I'll be fine. Actually, I lied. I'm not even getting that irradiated, but I will have to deal with it. Alright, so that door is locked. Coming into the warehouse wasn't the objective? Alright, my bad. It looked like the natural path of progression from where I was at, but, you know, understandable. At least I found some cool healing items. Alright, so where does it want me to go then? Do I have to go outside and up? Alright, let's try going up a different direction. Nope. This is not the way to. Alright, outside it is. Outside is the only option I have left, I think. Oh, because now it's telling me down. This... it's kind of confusing. Where does it want me to go? It's over there on that side of the island. I don't think it's through the base. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay, so... let's go on an excursion to the other side of the island, because that seems like the only thing left to try. What does climbing up here do for me? Could it be a shortcut? No, I do not believe this was a shortcut. Unless I can make this jump. Which I can't. Alright, fantastic. A little bit of a shortcut. In before I get to the other side of the island and it's underground and I have to go back inside to find that path. I think I hear something. What I hear?
Guys, there's something going on over at the Sphere. Gunfire and shit. Don't want to freak anyone out, but they mentioned monoliths. Here's the plan. Those with enough zone experience, meet me at the bar. We'll figure out how to defend Zalissya if they decide to pay us a visit. No greenhorns for now. Stay put and don't try to be a hero. If you're scared, Warlock's got something to calm your nerves.
Yeah, like, I feel like these radio transmissions should make me go do something other than what I'm doing. You know, that kind of sucks. We'll see. I wonder if I could have just came down here if I put on my ecologist suit. Another sniper rifle? Like, dear lord. Why so many SVDs?
Malachite equipment detected a sea-field disturbance of immense power. Our field teams have already faced highly aggressive behavior from Noontiders. If they've returned to their previous monolithian state, we need to brace ourselves for the worst. The absolute worst.
I mean, I'll take it. Definitely, I'll take it, but I don't necessarily need more sniper rifles. What?
Skiff, come in. What's up with Lodishka?
He's alive. And he helped me find the thing that scrambled Noontider's brains.
Good to hear. I've got some news too. I'll shoot you Scar's current coordinates. He knew you wouldn't leave the shelter empty-handed. Whatever you found, he wants you to bring it to him. He says it'll come in handy for his future plans. Keep an eye on him, Skiff. I don't like those insights of his.
Take the emitter to Scar. Why not? Damn, I made that jump so easily last time. Why not this time? I mean, I guess I am over-encumbered, never mind. So what am I gonna have to fight then? It's not gonna be as simple as just walking out the front door twice, right? Like, is Faust gonna be down here in the dark just waiting for me? Alright, no, maybe it is gonna be that simple. Valid.
The storage coordinates.
Skiff, come in. Did you get lost out there? Haven't heard from you since you left.
Some guys tried to take what I found at Faust's place.
Show me what you got. Maybe we can figure out what caused Noontide to become monolith again. I'm here, in my bunker.
Can I have? Oh, okay, you can destroy them. Is that a different objective or no? Alright, so there is an optional objective at Zalissya, which I kinda wanna go do, but at the same time, holy hell. Yeah, Wild Island is kind of in the middle of nowhere. So I think after I go talk to the professor, I'll go back to Zalissya, because at the very least then I can offload some stuff I got, do whatever side activity is there, and then potentially talk to the guide to take me somewhere closer to the main objective, because right now I'm in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Maybe I'll fast travel to the slag heap and see what's going on there.
Mute, come in. 8. Alphabet. Saba. Machine, are you there? They weren't on the island when the signal hit. Maybe they weren't affected. All right, let's see what you've got.
Just show emitter.
You were right. It's some kind of device. Do you know what it is?
An emitter. It was used to control the monolithians. When linked to the X network, it transmits commands on a psi frequency that no monolithian can resist. I've never seen one of these intact before, but I've come across some of the components. I even repurposed a few for extracting energy from the waste here.
Do you know how many of those emitters are out there? Did Faust mention anything?
Good thinking. After Azimuth, Strider asked me to listen to the old monolithian network chatter again. I did come across a peculiar message. Faust told his men to reach out to their brother Sukin about the Sphere mission. I assume he was referring to another emitter. But how did he get so many? Then again, if I found the components, nothing stopped him from doing the same. Does that mean I had a hand in this? That Monolith's return is my doing? And Faust's?
I mean, I have no option to console him, because I literally delivered the thing to the Institute that reactivated the monolith, the Wish Granter. So, like, if it's anybody's fault, it's, like, kinda Skiff's fault. Like, Dr. Dolan, I would say he's the most at fault for whatever's happening, but, Skiff definitely had a bigger part in it than the Professor, but, alright, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do now, Professor? Wild Island isn't safe anymore.
Where would I go? This place is my home. Noontide's home. Only the dead have no hope. That's what Horrors used to say. He was right. He was right all along.
The Professor has a literal bunker. Like, there might not be protection outside of this, he might not have a way to get supplies that's readily, but he does have a literal bunker. Like, he could stand out, it's just how long is he gonna last without supplies? So I got a new objective to go to the Sphere. Is that a different mission? That is a different mission. So I don't want to do that just yet. I want to go back to Zalissya. And to be honest, it's a little bit closer, I think. So again, in my attempt to avoid spoilers for this game, it's not possible with the way people on Reddit talk sometimes. I'm aware that the quest I'm about to go try to do at Zalissya may or may not be completely bugged, but that's something I'm willing to deal with, or at the very least I'll drop a quick save before I, not even a quick save, I'll drop a hard save before I deal with it. But anyway, back across this, if those bloodsuckers respawned, I'm deleting the game. Not actually, but I probably should. So far, so good. No one's screaming at me. W. But yeah, basically, I'm hoping that, all the updates they've put out for this game have, like, fixed the bugged Zalissya quest that everybody was talking about. I'm red again. Something tells me this is Noontide. Or, Monolith. Yeah, judging by how they aren't missing, I do believe this is Monolith. I'm dead. I can't get away from that. The one good thing I have going for me is I don't think they can get through this. Please don't grenade me. Just don't do it. I have so much PTSD from the ward mission. Where is this guy at?
Cover me, brothers. I'm hit.
Is he down? Oh yeah, he's down. Alright, well, thanks for playing. I am positive that will not be the last time I run into a Monolith hit squad. For the time being, we'll just have to accept it. Alright, so let me drop that. I thought I was gonna have to need the RPG to fight like a big enemy boss type, but it's broken, so I can't even sell it for profit. And there was no enemy boss to fight, so now we're chilling. What's up, dude? You really could have helped me like 30 seconds ago. Also, the Monolithians I just fought, they were definitely annoying to fight, but they also seem to go down pretty easily still to my GP 37, so that's good. At least it's not as hopeless as, like, the people on Reddit were making it seem. Like, definitely, they're tougher than the average NPC soldier, but they still go down to, like, 4 or 5, 6 rounds, which I should have traded out my veteran for my Saiga while I was at the base, but I wasn't thinking. So, let me do that when I get back to Zalissya after I do this quest, because I have a stash there. And it's just a straight line, so I don't have to worry about running into any quests. So let's just go straight. Oh. I don't think that was happening before I did the thing. So whenever you reactivate...
Monolith bastards thought you could wipe us all out, huh? Well, guess what? I'm still breathing, and I ain't gonna hide anymore. Come to the eastern checkpoint, and I'll give you a warm welcome.
Do I get anything for helping this person out? That grenade sounded way closer than it actually was. Granted, it was right in front of me, but like it sounded like it landed here, and I'm like, dude. If that guy threw a grenade that landed there, forget the monolith, bro. Let me get you a contract with, let me get you a Major League Baseball contract if you made that throw with a grenade. Yeah, then the last guy just didn't die. I don't even know who put out the call, to be honest. It's one of those things where I should probably just run in a straight line straight back to Zalissya.
This is the gaffer. Monolith is at Zalissya. We can't hold them back on our own. We need all the help we can get. Stalkers, step up.
I don't know who's behind me. I'm really not interested.
Zalissya is requesting assistance. Our forces are stretched thin, and the fanatics are still advancing. Damn it. Can anybody hear me?
I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero to the end of the night. I'm here, dude. Granted, I wasted a lot of ammo and stuff getting here, but I am in fact here. I just have to get to the building, which is this building that has my stash in it, and hope that my stash is still here. Nope, it's gone. Valid, valid, valid. I mean, to be fair, you guys did a pretty good job. I didn't even shoot at anybody. Like, I actually didn't... M701 Super, what is this? I can't see it in the grass. Oh, is it the bolt-action rifle? Yeah, it's the bolt-action rifle. It's broken, so I'm gonna drop it, but... good to know that's what that's called. I am willing to bet there's gonna be more. Another M701 Super? Is this one also broken? Yep. Like I said, you guys...
We pulled it off. Welcome to Zalissya, or what's left of it. Come in and talk to Gaffer. He'll give you some of our supplies. We don't have much, but we're sharing everything we've got.
As long as there's somebody here that I can sell to and there's a stash, I think I'll be okay, bro. Ah, you guys did a pretty good job. I actually didn't shoot at anybody. I took one pop shot and I definitely didn't hit them, so... whatever.
Thanks for coming to our aid, Skiff. Just your luck, right? Every time you show up in Zalissya, the shit hits the fan. Last time it was the Ward, and now it's Monolith. Glad to see you're still alive. There ain't many of us left. Everyone who didn't run off and didn't get killed is here. As you can tell, we could really use some extra hands.
Sure. Need some help?
How can I help out?
Our supplies are running thin. Warlock is working on it. You can discuss it with him. Lenz's injury is getting worse. But the biggest problem is defending Zalissya. Remember our guide? We called him Uncle Leonia. He was a Monolithian all along. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw him leading their squad. A second later, he ordered them to open fire at us. That's when I had to accept the truth. Luckily, I know where the bastard is when he's not out there killing his own comrades.
How do you know he's there? Yeah, because Monolithians don't think the same way normal people think. Also, one of my plans for coming to Zalissya to help was to get the guide. And if the guide is a Monolithian and I'm going to be sent on an assassination mission to take him out, that sucks.
How do you know he's hiding there?
I warned the other stalkers about him. Told them to hold him at gunpoint if he ever showed up again. They spotted the bastard and reached out to me.
You want me to kill him?
That's right. I'll send you the coordinates. It's the house where he used to meet newcomers, to take them to Zalicia. The bastard.
Dude, sounds like Diddy. Okay, though. So everything that was in the town is now in this building. Convenient.
Ammo at most, a couple of med kits, a couple new guns, 4 grenades.
Whoa! Are you with us?
Seems like you could use a hand.
I sure could. Gaffer and I are trying to turn this kindergarten into something that could actually stand up to those monolithians. Our plan is ambitious, but it won't mean squat without some gear. And while I'm wrapped up in this mess, there are 2 other issues on my plate. First, there's Hamster. He's holed up in the emission shelter, hoarding supplies like they're gold. Second, my precious gun is lost somewhere in the clutter at Lenz's workshop.
What's so special about your gun?
Well, I had my baby since back when I went to Intar with Gaffer. She's seen a lot. Besides, when everyone else is lucky to get rusty old junk from Hamster's stash, a good gun is worth its weight in gold.
Sounds easy enough.
If I send you on some wild goose chase, and what would I have you do out there anyway? Make a run to the slag heap?
So there's the stash. He's the trader. Let's talk, bro.
Yeah?
I want to trade, and then I'll probably end the episode. So I don't need this because I have the links. So sell, 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 and sell, and something just popped like I completed an objective. So if that's the case, that's interesting. So let me sell that to you. Did I just complete an objective? We'll do all this stuff next mission, or next episode, but yeah, nothing updated in my journal. We'll do all this stuff next episode, but before I put stuff away in my stash, this is where I'm gonna call it.
Sacrifice themselves for us. We'll bury them with honor.
Well,
So many graves.
you can bury them with honor, but I'm gonna take their stuff. Just kidding, they didn't have anything. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna put stuff in my stash. Thank you guys for watching. We'll pick up next episode with Saving Zalicia. And until then, a pizza.